What is up, Gamer Nation? It's your Dom here with another video. I went to my local library and picked up a couple manga books, I've been reading a fuckload. Like Akame ga Kill, for example. The Girl from the Other Side. That was a good read. Blue Exorcist. The whole reason I'm trying to get back into anime and manga is because a lot of people are getting into One Piece. And I used to like One Piece. I really did. Back when I was like 15, 16. It's gotten really popular, and everybody's talking about One Piece now. I want to get back to my roots, man. I miss reading manga. I miss seeing Nami's big boobs just bounce around everywhere. I'm a pervert, okay? What can I say? My phone fucking background is Nami. I'm a huge Nami fan. So that inspired me to get back into manga. And I've been reading a lot of comic books anyways. And it's been really hard, It's kind of difficult. When you're so used to reading manga, you read right to left. As a left-handed person, fucking godsend. You know what I mean? I feel so at home reading manga. As a lefty, like being able to read something that caters to like how my brain works, I love it. I love manga. It's been kind of hard going from reading manga to reading comic books. Because I'll be reading my manga, I read right to left, then I go to the bathroom and I just pull out my phone and start reading comics in the bathroom. But I'll be reading them wrong. I'll be reading them right to left. I'll be like, what the fuck? I just spoil the story for myself. And I read a lot of Spider-Man. I've been trying to catch up with Spider-Man. So I decided to get the best of both worlds and read Spider-Man Fake Red, the newest of the Spider-Man manga. To my knowledge, it's this one and the actual Spider-Man manga. I've never read it, and I would love to have the pleasure of reading it one day, but for now we're gonna talk about this one. As a long-time geek, nerd, whatever the fuck you want to call me, I mean, I have nerdy-ass glasses. As a long-time nerd, this is just the best of both worlds for me. You don't know how satisfying it is being able to read Spider-Man in the manga style. I love it, but let's get right into it. So this story is about a teen called Yu, and he one day finds a Spider-Man costume just lying behind a dumpster because he sees this kid getting beat up, and like he wants to help, but he can't do anything to help him. So he goes, investigates the area, finds the kid's ID, but behind the dumpster, he finds a Spider-Man suit. And he puts it on. Putting on that suit brings him loads of trouble. He ends up having to fight these bank robbers that end up kidnapping his crush, who's some girl named Emma. And it's funny because this normal ass kid is just, fucking trying to stop robbers. Thankfully, he has, the web shooter, so that's what does all the work for him. He has no powers, he has no super strength, he doesn't get bitten by a spider. He's just a regular fucking kid dressed up as Spider-Man, fighting off a bunch of fucking robbers. Luckily, he's able to, web shoot the windshield of the car, and they crash into the river while he saves the crush. Now, unfortunately, the crush does end up going nowhere because she's gay. That's a common theme with Spider-Man nowadays. He just keeps fucking having crush on lesbians, and it's like, Spidey, man, you really gotta learn how to choose them, bro. Like, get to know a girl before you start crushing on her. Don't jump into your feelings automatically. This is for you guys too. If you like a girl, get to know her. Don't just love her from a distance. That'll never end well. Just talk to women, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, you'll figure out, like, oh, she's probably dating somebody. Oh, she's a lesbian. Like, you know what I mean? But that's fine and dandy. They end up being best friends. And because he ends up getting, like, a couple cuts, kind of like me. He ends up getting a couple cuts. She discovers, oh, holy shit, you're Spider-Man. Another fucking encounter ensues where Screwball fucking bombs a building, and she's like, oh, if Spider-Man doesn't show up on my live stream, I'm gonna blow up the city. So, Yu has to go out of his way to chase her around the city to get the fucking detonator. But it ends up You know, he's able to use his web slinging abilities after a lot of internal struggle, because he's like, I'm not a real hero. And he is, and he doesn't have Spider-Man powers. He's just some fucking kid. He's like, what, 16 years old? He's still in high school. So, like, he struggles with it, but he eventually catches Screwball, and she's like, oh, well, I wasn't really gonna bomb anyone. Bye. So she fucks off, and he's like, how does she just get away with it? And, you know, she doesn't. Luckily, she doesn't, because in America, especially not on a fucking live stream, you can't publicly say, I'm gonna bomb New York City and get away with it. You just saying that is an act of terrorism. It's conspiracy. Obviously, this bitch gets arrested. Screwball does not get away with it. American government doesn't fuck around with terrorists, bro. And it's not Spidey who catches him. Now, Spidey's been missing. So, Yu's been filling in the role, unfortunately. But we find out that Silk is the one who caught Screwball. And now, she's tasked with finding Peter, because MJ can't find him, Aunt May doesn't know where he is, Silk doesn't know where he is, nobody knows where the fuck Peter is. She follows Yu home, and like, she's like, wait a minute, you're not Peter Parker, who the fuck are you?
Who are you?
You.
No, not me, you.
Yes, I am you.
Just answer the damn questions. Who are you?
I have told you.
Are you deaf?
No, you is blind.
I'm not blind, you blind.
That is what I just said.
You just said what?
I did not say what. I said you.
That's what I'm asking you.
And you is answering.
Shut up. You.
Yes?
Not you, him. What's your name?
Me.
Yes, you.
I am me.
He's me. And I'm you.
And I'm about to whoop your old ass, man, because I'm sick of playing games. You, me, everybody's ass around here. Him.
After a bit of back and forth, Silk reveals to Spidey, or Yu, that he's been missing, and she wants to team up with him to find Spidey. So not too long after, we find out that Spidey is being surveillanced. He's being spied on because he's in the sewer, because he has the Venom symbiote on him. Eventually, Silk tracks him down. Spidey has a fucking fight against Venom. Mind you, this is not Spider-Man, this is you, some fucking 15-year-old high school student. And he has to battle Peter Parker's Venom. And that's where my first discrepancy really is with this comic. The scene, he is surrounded by fucking cop cars. So you would think that the Venom suit would just fucking go crazy because of the sirens going off. But no, he just tosses a cop cars aside. So that's a giant fucking hole in the plot. Later on, Venom does end up like hearing a bell, and it hurts him. It doesn't defeat him, but it hurts him. So it's like, how the fuck does that make any sense? You know what I mean? How the fuck do the sirens not do anything, but the bell does? I think Silk entrusting you with a Spider-Man suit and expecting him to fight fucking Venom of all people is a little outrageous. I mean, yes, any civilian technically could win in a battle against Venom. If you know that Venom's weakness is loud noises, and anybody can fucking, you know, get a guitar, get a siren, get a bell. Anybody can defeat Venom. Venom's pretty weak. He also doesn't like fire, but for some reason, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game completely ignores that, which makes no fucking sense to me. Everyone knows there's two ways to defeat Venom, but it usually changes to whatever the story feels is necessary. You know what I mean? So it is a little annoying, but you can overlook it. Anyways, the whole point being, this shit has a lot of inconsistencies. I won't lie, but this shit slaps. Now, I'm not gonna reveal to you who the actual big bad of the story is, or what happens after Yu faces off against Venom, because I highly urge you to buy this manga. This is a great fucking manga. Like, as a nerd, as a Marvel fan, as an anime fan, you gotta read this, man. You gotta fucking, I'm begging you. This is a personal favor I'm actually asking of you. This is not so much a review, but a call to action, my friends. This manga is pretty good. I like the ending, okay? It's open to a sequel, because the whole surrounding story of how Peter ended up becoming Venom, and why the suit was abandoned, how Silk knows who he is, all this other shit. There's so much left out in the air, so many questions left unanswered. But unfortunately, this comic book series As Is has been canceled. Creator, the writer, has gone on X, formerly known as Twitter, to say that it's been canceled. And that's a fucking shame, bro. One manga book. That's all we got. One book, bro. One. Like, this came out in June of this year. June. Like, I've been saying this a lot, but this genuinely has been one of the best years of my life. And this is just fuel to the fire. We got a Spider-Man game, we got FNAF games, we got the FNAF movie, we got Street Fighter 6, and we got a Spider-Man manga. But I just can't let it die. I have an audience. People watch my shit, even though it's not a lot of people. Like, I have to get word out there. This book needs to be bought. I'm gonna go out of my way to buy this. I don't know how, and I don't know when, but I'm gonna buy it. Damn sure. Because I want to have a copy of this in my room. I want to support the creator. Because at the end of the book, the writer says, I hope people buy enough so that the series can continue. Because even he wasn't sure that the series was going to continue. But it's so good. Like, it's just not fair to shit all over it. Or like be overtly critical. You know what I mean? To the point where it's like I'm giving some fake negative review, because I can't do that. I like it, you know. This is the best of both worlds for me, and I just can't let it die if I have the power to help. So I gotta urge you, please go to your local comic book shop, go on Amazon, go wherever the fuck you need to go, but buy this book. It's Spider-Man Fake Red. All you manga heads, all you MCU lovers, all you Spider-Man fans, all you Spidey files, please buy this. It's amazing, and there's so much potential to this story. There's so much story to be told. I want to see how it continues. I want to see how you can fit potentially in the Spider-Verse. I like him. He's actually a really nice, kind-hearted teen. Like, he's scared as fuck. Because, yeah, he doesn't have the superpowers. He's the only Spidey without superpowers. But he still risked life and limb to save people he didn't know. So I genuinely think you deserves a second chance. Spider-Man Fake Red deserves a second chance. Please read it for yourself, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. Trust me, my friends. Now, with that being said, this has been your Dom. See you next time.